Happy birthday, David.
And happy retirement. We are so happy for you. You're done with your work career and now starting the new phase in life. We're so excited. Jay's almost there. He's kind of partly retired. But anyway, we're just so happy for all the memories we have and that we have our friendship, and we're just wishing you all the best as you start this new phase.
Yeah, we are. We were talking about some of the memories we've had on Norwood, some of the bonfires we had, some of the good times watching 24 and some other things we did over the years. Some of the great New Year's Eve parties that got a little bit wild, which we look back now and laugh and how much fun that truly was. But it was a great time with living by you guys. And still seeing you guys with some of the events that we do together and some of the dinners, and we still appreciate all of that. And really, all of this started with our families. We're so blessed to be neighbors with you guys. And really, when you think about it, one thing that always holds us together is Norwood Drive. So we wish you all the best. We're happy it's your birthday. We're happy you're finally retired, and we look forward to staying in touch and getting together again.
Sounds great.
And also, I'm waiting to go to Augusta with you. Just let me know when that date is. Happy birthday.
Happy retirement.
See ya.
Hey, buddy. I wanted to send this little video to you. I'm sorry I didn't get my hair cut first, but I guess you're going to have to live with it for now. You can save this one for a long time. Probably the last one you'll get from me. Happy birthday. And it's a special time. I know you're having a great time out in Colorado. I'm not sure when Veronica's going to give you this, but I truly hope you're the best in your retirement, in your new endeavors. So I truly do wish you the very best. And you've been a friend for a long time, and I appreciate it more than anyone. So you take care and enjoy yourself.
Morning, Dick. So, double celebration, huh? Birthday and retirement. I want to wish you a happy birthday, buddy. Enjoy. 65, huh? Cheers to that. Also, a retirement. Congratulations on your retirement. And what the hell is Penske gonna do? How are they gonna close all their deals now? Anyways, good luck to you. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your wife. Veronica, good job raising him or keeping up with him. I wish you guys the best of luck. Topper, stay in touch, buddy. Love you.
Hey, old man, happy 65th birthday. You beat me once again. Just reminds me of the time back in the day when we used to play gin rummy in the Smoky Mountains, and you had to do dishes every night, almost every night anyhow. Tell your daughters that story. Again, happy birthday. Take care.
Hey Dave, I want to wish you a happy birthday and congratulations on your retirement. I've known you for over 40 years when you moved to Laredo. I have to mention that great friendship. I appreciate the fact of all your mentoring through the Penske days. I wish you nothing but the best in your new journey, now with you and your family. Nothing but the best. Thank you, Dave.
Congratulations, Dave, on your retirement. You deserve it. What an awesome career. Not sure what you're going to do now so you don't go stir crazy, but I hope it's not practice golf because I'm already having enough trouble beating you. Just thought I'd show you around a little bit for how much money I've spent trying to catch up to you in golf. There's my net. There's my gaming PC, my triple TV wall. Up on top is the golf simulator, my built-in green. Just a little bit of wind there. Congratulations again, Dave, on your retirement. It's been a lot of years that we've been friends, and they've been great. And I'm hoping for a whole lot more. And I'm hoping eventually to beat you in golf. Hey, Dave, I'm doing a video of you.
Well, Dave, here we are. Over 40 years later, when we first met, and we're celebrating your 65th birthday. But Dave, you have a lot to be thankful for, and you have a lot to celebrate. You've had a wonderful life, you've had a wonderful career, and you have a wonderful family. You and I have had some fun, and we've had some great laughs together. And as we enter this next phase of our lives, I'm expecting many, many more. So let's lift our tequilas to David for his 65th birthday, but also for all the wonderful new adventures he's about to embark on. Here's to you, Dave. That's you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, the big number 65. Look at this. See this plaque here? That's what I got from the Leaseway gang. I'm going to add your name here right on top of mine, okay? Leaseway Penske 2025. It's a perfect plaque for us with the first Leaseway truck, okay? So happy birthday. Have a good time. Oh, yeah, and I wore my Callaway shirt for you, too. My favorite golf shirt, so you should appreciate that. All right. Hi, Veronica. Hi, all the girls. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Congratulations, Dave.
Hey buddy, congratulations on your retirement and your 65th birthday. Very happy for you and hope you have a great next chapter in your life. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Hey Dave, it's Dan again. I just wanted a second video to reminisce about our time that we spent over the last 20 years. I remember our first encounter when I told you to come let my dog out, and I forgot to tell you that it was a 220-pound bull mastiff. I also remember the first time we golfed, and I realized you like to spend more time in the woods looking for golf balls than you actually do golf. I had to explain child labor laws to you for the fact that you used to enlist the help of my children to help do gardening and pick up sticks around your house. I remember when the one time I spent $20,000 on a roof, and the next week a windstorm came on and you got your roof for free. I also remember going to the casino with you and Peter Tazia. We went to the crap table. You lost your money in about 10 minutes. Said, I'm gonna walk around for a while. Peter Tazzi and I stayed there for another 2 hours till we finally lost all of our money. We found you wandering around the casino. We're ready to go and you say, hey, wait a minute. I gotta cash in this $10,000 that I won on the roulette wheel. And Dave, last but not least, are you gonna start mowing your lawn later at night, or is 10 o'clock still gonna be the mainstay? Anyways, buddy, just wanted to have fun with you over the last 20 years. It's been a blast. Congratulations.
65. Let me tell you, they don't make them like they used to. David, you are special, and we are so lucky to have the honor of having you in our lives. You showed up at my door 20 years ago. Yeah. 20 years ago, to welcome us to the neighborhood. And you were just the most welcoming, kind, genuine soul. And you have not changed one bit. It's so funny, when I was organizing Blake's tables, I didn't know who to put next to my friends, the Ryans. And I thought, who's the best blender? And it's just so nice to everybody. And that would be you. David, you are just a joy to be with, and I wish you nothing but beautiful, healthy, relaxing years ahead. Enjoy your retirement. Happy birthday. God bless you with many, many more years ahead. Lots of adventures, lots of family time, and plenty of new memories. You are really so special. You are one of the good guys. We love you. Happy birthday and happy retirement.
Happy birthday, David. Happy 65th, and congratulations on retirement. And once you are fully retired and have all that free time, I've got a little something for you to do. You can float with me and drink margaritas.
Hello, David. We're so excited for your 65th birthday. We're delighted to be able to send you greetings all the way from Texas. We're thinking about you and hoping that you will enjoy not only this year, but the years to come.
You got it, brother. You take care. Take care of yourself. I know you're a member of the old man's club now, but you got to take care.
Wishing you a very, very happy birthday. I can't believe you made it to 65. Veronica, hang on to him. He's a wild man. Happy birthday.
You always see it to move.
My shoulder
I'm
needs
going to.
running. My shoulder needs to be like already right there.
The goal is to move this sled 6 inches.
6 inches.
6 inches. Here we go. Who are we? Who are we?
Here we go.
Hit it hard. Ready, down, hike. Go. Yeah. There. There's getting it.
Hi, David.
Hi, David. Happy birthday.
David, I hope you enjoy it with your family, your girls, actually 4 girls. Have fun, enjoy it. Enjoy your retirement and enjoy it to the best. Like, what is it called? Enjoy it last for the past, something like that. But anyway, I hope your 4 girls, they give you happiness, and my wife and I, we wish the best for you. I hope we can see each other sooner so we can talk and we can have fun. Happy birthday, David.
David, you're not getting older, you're getting wiser. My best wishes for you. I hope you have a great, super exciting birthday, and I wish you the best on your retirement. Enjoy it. Hopefully grandkids come soon so they will keep you busy, and hope we see you soon, guys. Bye.
And David, you're getting old.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Hola, David. Aquí tu cuñada favorita. Te estoy mandando felicitaciones porque ya sé que te vas a retirar ya. Y deseo todo lo mejor para ti. Y ojalá que ya con este tiempo que vas a estar en casa, lo disfrutes más con tu familia y te dediques a ti, a hacer mucho ejercicio y a ayudarle a Verónica con todos los quehaceres de la casa, que lo más seguro es que te van a poner a hacer de todo, así es que prepárate. Te mando un fuerte abrazo, un saludo de mi parte y pues ojalá que no te sientas mal cuando ya estés nada más en la casa, pero muchas felicidades, fueron muchos años de tanto trabajar, tanto viajar y yo creo que ya te mereces un descanso. Te queremos mucho, cuídate mucho y te mando un abrazo muy fuerte. Bye. Ahí está.
Hola David, nomás para felicitarte por tu retiro y esperemos y ahora sí lo disfrutes ya sin apuros, ya sin presiones y ahora sí a disfrutarlo en familia, a darle la vuelta al mundo, pero de vacaciones, sin compromiso de trabajo ni nada. Eso nomás si quieres ir para allá, te vas para allá. Si quieres ir para acá, te vas para acá.
Te
y a
vienes.
disfrutar. A disfrutar y esperemos y nos visiten más pronto, más seguido. ¿Ok? Felicidades. Disfruta tu retiro.
Te mandamos un abrazo, ¿ok?
Nos vemos pronto.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy birthday! Happy retirement! Guess what? You're late! We love you! Love you, David!
Hi, David. Happy birthday. Happy retirement. Yay, jazz hands. I was thinking about all the different memories I could include in this video, and so many came to mind, but there was a couple that stood out. One that stood out for me was when we went to Andover to the counselor's office after Dad had died, because I was trying to figure out, which college to go to, and I really wanted to go to Michigan State, and you were there with me, and that whole meeting really inspired me to work harder. And I ended up going back to school and getting a 4 point so I could get into Michigan State, so I could go to school with my brother and my sister. And I just appreciated all that support, having you by my side. In Colorado, you were such an inspiration to me. The other memory that comes to mind that Bob and I were talking about was our wedding, and I sent some pictures to Andrea of this when you and Danny were up on at the podium, and you know, we didn't know what you were going to say, and we were both a little nervous, and we were a little nervous that their cornfield might enter into the story, but you ended up doing this whole talk about, and some of it was true, that Bob didn't want to go out for his bachelorette party, and then all the keys, and everybody had one, and I don't know if watching you and Danny laugh and us all laughing, it's just one of those memories in my brain that is just so treasured in my heart, especially like at the end when John, our cousin, came up, and then Grandma Grace, which was classic. It was just truly a night that was just so fun, and your faces. And now knowing how Danny gets nervous talking in front of everybody, it even is more special because you two were in rare form, and it was such a fun memory for us. We just so appreciated that you being there and all the laughter that came out of that. Anyway, I just wish you a very happy birthday, and I wish you a happy retirement.
Cheers, Dave. Just wanted to take a moment and wish you happy retirement and a happy birthday. Although I haven't known you for your whole life, I've only known you for half your life. And you've totally filled that full of laughter and joy. I just cannot imagine a world without you. I'm trying to think of one of my favorite memories because there's so many of them. I'm just going to go with this one little one that kind of sums up you to me. So we're having the big Top reunion in Steamboat, and the four Tops, as I call you guys, you, Danny, Jeannie, and Janet, we were going to go horseback riding before that. So we booked a horseback ride and steak dinner. And as normal, you're busy. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it, man. I'm gonna make it, man. I'm gonna make it, man. So we're at the stables getting saddled up, and there's no cell service, or really. So the manager comes out and says, "Hey, I just heard from your brother. He's not gonna make it." And although we were disappointed, we weren't like, okay, it's David. So then we go on the horseback ride, and we come back an hour and a half later, and the manager goes, "Hey, I heard from your brother. Although he couldn't make the horseback ride, he wanted to come out to dinner, and he tried talking me into just making them dinner." And I explained to him that once the ride leaves, we go into town, we only get steaks for the number of people riders, so we just don't have any steaks. I'm really sorry, but we just can't do it. And then he goes, "Well, wait a second, I'll go to the store, I'll pick up the steaks for me and my family. Could you just cook them for me? And, you know, what can you say to that? So your brother's on the way out. We're going to have dinner in about 20 minutes. He should be here. And naturally, you got there and you were the life of the party. And so cheers to you.
Hey Dirk, happy birthday and happy retirement. Such a fun video to film to think back on some of our fun memories together. As your self-proclaimed favorite niece, I feel very lucky to have such a great relationship with you. You mean so much to me and I love you so much. I know that we don't see each other that often, but I hope you know you hold such a special place in my heart. You're always there for our family, especially my mom, and that means more to me than you'll ever know. This video, it's fun to think back on some fun memories. Andrea asked us to think of one or two, and lucky for you, I have a few good ones. One of my favorites is I was moving into college the same day as my 18th birthday, which was the same day that Andrea was also moving into college. And you call me, you leave me this voicemail wishing me good luck in college, and then it turns into you just sobbing uncontrollably because you had just dropped Andrea off. Which is just funny because my mom had also just left me, and instead of crying, she like gave me a swift pat on the back and said, "Go get him, kid." So it was hilarious to have a voicemail from you after that of you just absolutely crying. And then my second favorite memory was more recent when both the girls had just moved to Denver and you called me to warn me about the flesh-eating killer bugs that were invading Denver all of a sudden. And I won't lie to you, at first I was a little bit nervous. And then I realized that you were just talking about a Colorado miller moth, which, you know, are very typical to our area and harmless. So I got a pretty good chuckle out of that. But either way, it's fun to think back on those memories. I just hope you know how much I love you. I'm thinking of you today and always. And also as you start your retirement chapter, I hope you know that we're all thinking about you. I know that you and my mom are very similar in the fact that you loved what you do, you loved what you did. And we thought the transition for my mom was going to be hard, but she is thriving in retirement, and I have no doubt you will do the same. And hopefully it includes a few more trips to Colorado because you have a lot of free time on your hands. All right, love you. Bye.
Howdy, folks. This is a video about David Murphy Topp and a visit to Big Bend National Park with Uncle Don and Uncle Dan. Dan and I drove down from El Paso and met David as he drove from Laredo, Texas. We got there before dark, and David and I decided to take a walk to the Lost Mine Trail. And on the way, we met a guy that was one of your park rangers, and he told us about rattlesnakes. So we get up to the top of the Lost Mine and looking at the view, and David backs up into a desert plant that has a needle kind of a palm sticking out of it, and it punctures his right cheek there in the rear. And David says to me, "Uncle Don, I've been violated." And then he goes forward and falls hands first into a prickly pear cactus and gets up, and he's got all these things sticking out of his hands like porcupine needles, and they're poisonous. So I said, well, I've got to remove them. So I removed maybe 10 or 20 of those things and saved his life, basically. So that's the end of my story. I have many more. I'll tell them to you in person. Take care. Happy retirement, David.
Hey David, happy birthday, 65 and retiring as well. I just wanted to take a little time and thank you for being such a great friend over the years and great brother. And I was thinking back about our life together. I've known you for, I believe it's 71 years, and you kind of came along a little late in my life. I was 6, and then of course your brother had to pop in right away after you, and here's a little photo I found where this is December of 61. So there we are, just beginning our lives together. Then of course, as I'm going along, I'm realizing here's one from a little later. This would be out at Covered Bridge. I think you're probably 18 or 17, 18, you guys. Anyway, I'm home. I must be home from college or something. Then we're up at MSU when I'm in grad school. You're probably a freshman or sophomore, I think. And lots of fun adventures. And then this one at the lake with Mom. And there you are in your Rockies attire, I might add. And Kaylee and Connor. Oh, can't see Connor. There he is. Anyway, I just want to thank you for being such a great brother and a great friend and a great lifetime companion. And I look forward to many more adventures together. We're not done yet, Dirk. Love you. Bye.
Hey, David. Just wishing you a happy retirement and happy birthday from the wilds of Ken Carroll. It was great seeing you this week, and Veronica and Andrea, and just share a couple good memories of David from Colorado. Certainly, first and foremost, you being chased around Pepsi Center parking lot for a quarter mile by somebody screaming at you, Murphy sucks, Murphy sucks, Murphy sucks. And another fond hockey memory is you making me a delicious breakfast in your Avs jersey that you were sporting. That was delicious. And of course, who could forget fishing at Yankee Doodle Lake, where we spent most of our time untangling our lines versus catching the 0 fish that were in that lake. And maybe last but not least, the Baroni party, New Year's, I believe, where the party was going pretty non-wildly until someone showed up with a bottle of Don Julio, and I think at that point things went a little off the rails. All good times in Colorado. So anyway, congrats on your retirement. Happy birthday. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye, David.
Happy birthday, Uncle David.
Congrats on your retirement.
No, we're not saying that.
Hey Dad, happy birthday and happy retirement. I'm so excited for you, and I can't even wrap my head around the fact that Penske is officially, the book is closed and you're moving on from it. I think it's really, really awesome to be able to reflect on your career at Penske and see how successful it was and what it was able to give you in your life. You were able to build the family that you wanted, the life that you wanted, and Penske really gave a lot to you, and you just had a very awesome and successful career there. And we all can see our whole entire lives that you were so, so hardworking, and we're very grateful for the way that you were able to take what you got from this career and show really what you valued ever since we were little, telling us that, you know, you were working towards putting us through college without us having to worry about paying for it ourselves, which is so huge. And we are all so, so grateful for that. And you just let us focus on our studies and focus on what we needed to do, so we were able to create the life that we wanted. And we just love you and are so, so grateful for that. But now that this chapter is closed, I'm sure it's probably very exciting yet overwhelming, because this was, you know, this was kind of your whole life, and we spoke about how this was kind of your identity. But it's so exciting that you finally have the freedom to relax and now enjoy your life without having to worry about work or waking up the next morning and closing deals, even though that became second nature to you. You don't have to worry about that anymore. You don't have to worry about hitting quota or anything. You can finally golf and relax and travel and visit us whenever you want. And that's exciting for us as well, that we kind of, now knowing that you guys have the freedom, well, once Mom retires, but you guys will have the freedom to visit us and we can travel and everything. It's very exciting. But besides that, I just want to say I'm so thankful for the everything that you have given us and provided for us, and our whole entire life. You've shown what a really, really loyal, caring, and present father and husband that you are, which sets the standard for what we want in life. That's something I can't even repeat enough. Like, we're always so present. We all have tons of memories that we've spoke about that just got cut off, but yeah, we all have like tons of memories of you being super present and just always being there for us and showing up. I think a few of my favorite memories from childhood, I remember at school, like in like 2nd or 3rd grade, I always loved having you as like a guest parent, and always loved having you volunteer, and you would always take off work to come by. And I, for some reason, was such an anxious child, and you were supposed to come read to my class, and you weren't, I don't even know if you were late or what it was, but I was just like freaking out and like was so scared that you weren't gonna come. Not that you would do that, but I was just such an anxious child. And I remember when you got there, I was over the moon happy, like so excited. I was like bragging to all my friends, like, this is my dad, this is my dad. And when you were reading the book, you like drew out some visuals of the book to like show the lesson of what was in the book. Like, you took the time to write it out on paper to give the speech to my class. And I remember being like all giddy that you did that, and was just like so proud of who my dad was, and it just made me very happy. And then a really funny memory, I think, when we were more grown up, was when we went to the Cayman Islands. It was you and the girls. And I just remember that being such a funny trip, because you were Major Cool Dad, and we'd be like playing rap music in the kitchen, and you would just come in dancing and just like vibing with us. And when me and Taylor were at the hotel bar downstairs, like meeting people, you came to meet us, and the people wanted to talk to you more than they wanted to talk to me and Taylor, which was really funny. But yeah, those are some of my favorite memories. And yeah, I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm just so grateful for you and everything that you've done for me and in the family. I love you. I'm not raised by David Topp. I'm not doing this video late. At least I'm not doing it at the cottage. But I just wanted to say happy birthday and happy retirement. I don't want to get like too emotional with you, because you know how we are, we're very emotional. But the last 29 years as your daughter has just been the best and undescribable. I know we've had our rough times and rough patches for sure. Even still, we like to get on each other's nerves. But also you have been the best dad obviously anyone could ever ask for. And I don't want to go too emotional. I want to do funny. I want to do funny times. Thinking back to when you would go on work trips, like a ton when we were younger. And I remember we'd always get so excited for our gifts, and we'd run to the couch, and you'd be like, okay, close your eyes and put your hands out. So we'd all be sitting there with our hands out and eyes closed, like so excited for the gift. And then we'd open our eyes, and finally it would be the free headphones and the free comb and brush or whatever that Delta gave you on the flight or something. That we'd be so excited. And I remember too, one time when Tamagotchi was super popular, I remember we were begging for you so bad to like, please, can you get on your work trip? And I remember that night, like to this day, just opening my eyes, and we all got the Tamagotchi. We all just like freaked out. We're so excited. And then also like fun memories, obviously the back rubs, every night back rubs. Taylor remember this one, but also this is kind of TMI, but when I had really bad cramps and I was in bed, like laying in bed just cramping, going like this, like so
And you were there trying to relax me and probably rubbing my back, and Taylor and Jill like walking in. I'm just like, okay, seriously, as I'm like cramping, like dying of pain when I first got my period. And then just the times that we played, what was it? Was it Monster? Probably just Monster. And you throw us on the couch and we running around trying to escape, and you throw us on the couch, and all our friends like loved it. Every time they came over, they're like, can we play Monster with your dad? And then the Lollipop Kids in Taylor's room with the 2 twin beds. And then also, of course, Christmas time with the Grinch, and even to this day, you still will not admit that Santa's not real and that the Grinch isn't real. Still want to set traps. I think that's just like the best. I think that summarizes like just the best quality about you is that you like just love to have so much fun, and you're a child at heart. Is that right? Is that the right phrase? And just a happy person, like always just so happy, and just love to play and be playful, and you just made our childhood growing up so fun. And at the same time, you were always just so like emotionally there for all of us. And you know, talking to my friends too, and kind of seeing like how their dads weren't, and I just feel like we had the best of both worlds with you, where we could have fun and play and hang out, and then also too that you were always there for us when we needed you during breakups, especially I know right now, and just with any big life changes, and then too just you always being there to pick us up at the airport when we're out at the bars, and just always there when we're a phone call away anytime we're panicking about our plane, our flights, the car, moving, like you name it, and you're always there to help us. And I know it's not easy with 3 girls always constantly calling you with issues, but I think God knew what he was doing when he made you a girl dad, because you are the best girl dad I think anyone has ever not anyone's ever had. I don't know, anyway. Okay, this is really long. The last thing I really want to say too is, and this is what I was telling Mom, is just like how like you are also just like the best husband, best dad, because no one else loves grocery shopping as much as you, and stopping for errands as much as you. Like anything you need, like, hey, can you pick up this, and hey, will you grocery shop this? You don't even have to ask anymore, because you already are on your way to the grocery store, on your way home to pick up things, which is so funny because it's like everyone's like worst chore to do, and you just love it and you'll do it and no questions asked, which is also another great quality about you. But we're gonna have a fun weekend, and sorry the story really long, but I love you and I'm so thankful for you, and I appreciate everything that you do, even when I'm stubborn and don't always tell you. I love you, Dad.
Happy birthday and retirement, Dad. Wow, 65. This is such a big year for you, and retiring at the same time, such a milestone as well. It's just crazy to think, like, even growing up, just how much you and your work and just Penske like had such an impact on us. I feel like I remember going to all of the games and the perks, and just like seeing how, you know, much you would thrive in this role. And I think even seeing you at your retirement party, and just recently with how hard you work, and just how just naturally good you are at your job. Not many people find that. Not many people find, you know, something that they excel in. And not only do you excel in, but you're like Hall of Fame Penske salesman. So I just want to say it's something that I look up to, and I know if I even find a job that, you know, I'm a fraction as good as you are in it, then I will be, you know, satisfied. I think you have such a natural ability in general, just as a person, where you're able to oscillate between being such a successful and driven and, pointed person in the things that you do where, there's such intention behind it, but you also make it feel so personable and you also make the person feel very heard. So I think you just do a great job of, making people feel like they can trust you and open up to you. And, it ends up kind of also getting you where you want to be and what you want to get out of things. So I think, that just is such a successful, trait of yours and something that I look up to. And, 65 years of life in general is just, it's crazy that you're here now. There's so much life that you've lived and there's so much life to be proud of. I know for me, I just have so memories of you being such a great dad and always on my side and in my corner. The endless volleyball trips is something I'll never forget. And the late night drives, the late night pickups, the sandwich making, the, always being a listening ear for me and someone that I could always go to and talk to. You do give such great advice and you're always, open to hear me out, and you just have such a big and loving heart, and I truly don't think I would be here without you. My upbringing wouldn't be the same without you. I would always get endless compliments and comments in my ear of like, you are so lucky you have such a loving... Okay, I got cut off there, but I think it's because my videos can't go that long, but I just want to say I love you. I have such great memories with you. I can't wait to make so many more in your retirement. And, in this next chapter, I love you so, so much. I'm so happy we were able to spend time up north at the Lemons Cottage together. I wouldn't imagine going to any other place to celebrate you. Thank you again for just, being you, and keep rocking this free world. And I love you, Murph.
Feliz cumpleaños. 65. Oh my gosh. What can I say? Amor. Happy birthday. 65. Happy retirement. The girls and I decided to do a video for you and just tell you how we feel about birthday 65, which is a big milestone. You're definitely entering a new phase of your life. It's called young late adulthood. Okay, so it goes up to 85. So enjoy. You got 20 years to 20 years to enjoy this phase, which I think is going to just bring so much peace and joy and happiness, more blessings into your life. So definitely wishing you that. And retirement, oh boy, well, at your party in Penske, it really made me reflect of your accomplishments, and I am just so blown away of all that you have done in your career. So I am very, very, very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. I think you are, this was just kind of like your personality and your career went hand in hand. I think that's what you do best. So you really, really succeeded in that, and I'm very, very proud of you, and just so grateful and very, very thankful of you being such a great provider, such a great husband, such a great dad for the girls. Everybody loves you, my family, your family, friends. We all think that you're just so endearing, and you make us laugh. And I just thought also of the type of person you are is those little small things that you do for us. They really mean a lot. They really, really mean a lot. Just always on your way home, calling, you know, what can I pick up? Do you want me to pick up anything for dinner? And sometimes the girls wanted different things, and you never minded to stop at different places. Just taking the girls to the sports because you knew that I was tired. I mean, you really, really just did so much. And and I'm very, very grateful and thankful for that. And just telling you how much, I'm gonna get teary here, but how much I love you, because I could not be the person I am today if it wasn't for you. I think that I have grown so much. I think since we met, you know, it was not easy, obviously, but you pushed me. You pushed me to come out of my shell and assimilate to a lot of new things. And yeah, now I feel that I am the woman I am because of your support, because of your love. And I am very, very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for the great dad that you are to the girls. I know that they mean the world to you. So, and I can go on and on and on. But just wanted to do a brief message of letting you know how proud, you know, I am of you and how much I love you, and just wishing you having the best 65th birthday, because I know you don't like big parties, you don't like a lot of people. So here we are, gonna get together at a cottage with the girls, just us, and hopefully you enjoy this videos. We gather some videos from your friends, from family, so hope you really enjoy. And one more video before I finish this. Somebody wants to say happy birthday to you too, okay? So just 1 second. Yes, here he is. Love you, Daddy. He is so grateful and happy that you're retired, because that might mean more walks, more fun, right? And he's also so thankful for the love that you have given him, all the little games that you used to play in the on the floor, going back and forth with him like a little kid. Anyway, and he does forgive you for that one night, locking him out all night, waking up all shivered outside the garage. I had to mention that. But anyway, he still loves you. We still love you. So, mwah! Hasta pronto.